Hey riders, welcome back to the Crazy Frog Show, the show for speed, power and mods with the host Jason, along with Crazy Frog who is right now in the parking. Well, this is a review part of the journey that we went through, the Bangalore-Mumbai journey. Now, if you remember, in the first part I said that there would be three different reviews, three different parts of the entire ride. However, I'm sorry guys, I could only give you the start of the journey, and that too just clicking videos with my smartphone. Yes, I do not have a GoPro or an SD cam, but I was taking videos with my smartphone. So I was able to capture some of the journey when we were going, and yes, again when we were in Bangalore, when we were exploring places in Bangalore. And now the third part I couldn't get it done because we were quite tired. We left Bangalore at a wrong time, I would say. The journey coming back out of Bangalore was quite hectic. Once we reached the highway, it was dark enough that I couldn't capture good videos or couldn't halt at any place because the only thing was in my mind was Crazy Frog was having a lot of oil leak, and yes, it was quite dark. We could not find any suitable place to click out videos or anything because there was nothing around to see during that point of time. So yeah, that's the reason I do not have a third part of that ride. However, you can consider this as a third part wherein I'm doing a review of my ride, what all we've gone through, what all we've not gone through. Now, during this particular journey, when we were coming back from Bangalore, the trip was between Bangalore and Hubli. We traveled in the night, I would say, at that particular location after having our lunch and an evening meal. So when we came through a particular stretch, we felt we came across an hallucination over there because yes, we were tired of the journey. We were tired riding, and it seemed to be a non-ending road, and very less traffic on the road. So it was like quite creepy while riding from that. So yes, during this kind of journeys, you do feel fatigue, you do feel hallucinations. The only thing I would recommend guys is please do not travel in the night after dark during this on these kind of roads, on these journeys, because your mind tries to play tricks with you since you're already tired from almost 400-500 kilometer non-stop ride. So always try and ride your bikes during a daytime, like either morning, afternoon or evening, but not after dark. That's a good recommendation guys. So please follow this advice whenever you are going on a long-term journey. Yes, you might feel like it's fine, it's okay, it's not a problem, I can manage it. However, you can manage it, but at times the fatigue that happens while just sitting in a position and riding bike, seeing the roads not ending, that's when the hallucination takes over. This journey was good, no doubt, not a problem at all. We had good places to stay. We stayed at Hubli, we stayed at Bangalore. Now the hotel that we stayed at Bangalore was by the name of the Signature Inn. Now this was near Bangalore bus depot. It was a very good place, this particular hotel, the Signature Inn. In this hotel, the fares, the room charges were very good room service, good food available, and also yes, we did also get free Wi-Fi. As you know, we bikers do require internet connections at times, so this hotel was very good for us. We enjoyed the stay at this hotel. There were 2 days of stay. While coming back, before we moving out from the hotel, we did install fog lights on our bikes. The reason being, as I told you in the second part of the video, is when we were traveling between Hubli and Bangalore, when we were on our way to Bangalore, there was a particular stretch, I would say around 3 to 4 kilometers of stretch, wherein we could not see the vehicles properly coming from the opposite direction. Reason being, they had high beams on. It was a narrow road, and since these truck drivers, bus drivers only saw bikers, so they found it a chance to overtake the vehicle ahead of them. So we had to install these fog lights to show our presence on the road. So yes, one more piece of advice again is that if you're going for a journey, see that you have good fog lights so the opposite vehicle knows your presence on the road. Now in this particular video, I'm also attaching the videos of the work that I did with Crazy Frog. It was a good thing that nothing major happened on the journey. It was just a nut bolt from the engine that was loose, due to which there was a lot of oil leak. So when I went to my mechanic friend Arif to change it, I came to know that everything was fine in the bike. The only problem faced was excess of oil that was filled in, and my radiator fan was not working. So that was what was causing the problem. Otherwise, apart from that, Crazy Frog was absolutely fine on the journey. We were doing a good tops of 100, 110, 120 when we were coming back. Roads were nice. Again, yes, they were beautiful roads. So there was nothing much that we had to fear when we were coming back. It was just the loneliness, the tiredness, the fatigue of riding a bike on this particular long journey. Because yes, it's advisable, no matter how experienced you are, you also need to have a good bike, and you also need to have a good night's sleep before you move out for any of these kind of journeys. Because having a good night's sleep keeps your mind fresh, so you can make a good ride, you can tackle any hurdles that come during the journey, during your ride, and yes, it also keeps you quite happy. So the thing over here is, guys, next time if you go for any long rides, please stay safe, please take care. Hey guys, welcome to the Crazy Frog Show, the show for power, speed and mods. This is your host Jason along with Crazy Frog. Well, yesterday I had updated you all that I would be doing some work on it, because she did face a lot of oil leak issues when we headed to Bangalore and on our way back. However, yesterday I had gone to the service center, and the guys at the service center did give me a very huge expense quotation, and yeah, it was like going out of my budget as well. However, later I came to know that was not the issue. There was an excess oil flow, then also there was the filter had gone, the oil filter had gone actually. So now I've come over here, you can see him, that's Arif, the guy who I was talking about earlier. He's the one who is doing it up now. As of now, I got the oil filter, I'm doing an oil change, the coolant change has been done, the fan has started working. So I'll just show you all what work is continuing on this bike. So stay tuned.
कोई खराब नहीं था। चलो कोई बात नहीं, कभी नहीं चेंज किया तो इस बार की चेंज कर दी उसके बाद।
Then what would have been the issue? ये देखो वो जो गेज है वो पूरा खाली है,
पूरा ऑयल निकल गया ना, ड्रेन हो गया ना पूरा।
तो नॉर्मल में भी चलाते चलाते ऐसे पूरा खाली। और वो 1 लीटर है क्या?
और 10 लीटर ब्राउन सब मिक्स हुआ है ना ऑयल, सब टॉप तरह ड्रेन किया, पहले पूरा ड्रेन किया।
ये 600 टोटल 600 किलोमीटर की बाद का
कपड़ा ही क्या बढ़ गया,
सब कपड़े धुलने और गीला है।
Those pieces it is gone. So now put it off.
Pause it.